Honorable members, shall we pray? Almighty God, we humbly beseech thee to look with favor upon this Parliament of the Republic of Ghana. Grant that it may perform its high duty as in thy sight. Give divine guidance to the President of the Republic, endow members of Parliament and ministers of state with discernment and vision, integrity and courage, that through the labors of government, this land and people may be well and truly served, and that good purposes for the common human life be realized in our midst. O God, grant us a vision of our country, fair as it might be, a country of righteousness, where none shall wrong his neighbor, a country of plenty, where evil and poverty shall be done away with, a country of brotherhood, where all success shall be founded on service and honor shall be given to the deserving, a country of peace, where government shall rest on the will of the people and the love for the common good. Bless the efforts of those who struggle to make this vision a living reality. Inspire and strengthen our people that they may give time, thought, and sacrifice to speed the day of the coming beauty of Ghana and Africa. Amen. Honorable members, we will skip item 2. We don't have any message from the president yet. Neither do we have any formal communication from the speaker. So please, let's turn to item 5. Item 5, correction of votes and proceedings, and that of official report. Honorable members, let's start with votes and proceedings. We start from page 1. Page 2. Page 3. Honorable Leader, are you up on your feet?
Speaker, on our side, I've seen a couple of colleagues having the vote. It appears on our side many more members do not have. I signaled the table office to do the needful. So if they may supply us with the vote, please.
Yes, I understand the votes and proceedings and that of the other paper has been put in our boxes, email. So I hope they are distributing them now. Can I move on? Very well. So page 2. Yes, honorable member, you know something, because You may be a fresher, so once you get up, you mention your name in your constituency. It's good for all of us so that we know each other.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Simon Awarigo. I'm the MP for Navrongo Central.
Very well. Let's hear you.
I noticed a misspelling of the name of my constituency. It is Navrongo Central, V-R-O-N, and not V-O-R-O-N. Please, I wish to have that correction.
Very well.
Thank you.
Table, kindly take note of that. We turn to page 3. Page 4. Page 5. Page 6.
Speaker.
Yes, honorable member.
I thank you for the opportunity. My name is Frank Efreye from Afajato South constituency.
Afajato South. Yes. Let's hear you, sir.
Speaker, yesterday I was present in the House and I duly signed in the book, but I was captured under members who were absent.
Thank you for the opportunity. Table, kindly take note of that. We turn to page 6. Page 7. Page 8. Yes, honorable member for Kwadaso.
Honorable Speaker, with respect, yesterday I drew the attention of the clerks at table that I duly complied with Standing Order 15. I sought leave of absence, and I indulged them to at least place my name under absent with permission. But under item 5, I've not seen that one. So I want to be sure whether they effected the change that I brought before them, because I cannot see anything reflecting on page 8 under correction of votes and proceedings of the second sitting held on Thursday, 9th January 2025. Thank you.
Yes, honorable member, the information I'm getting from the table is that indeed yesterday you raised the issue and they went and checked and they didn't see anything by way of a leaf from the speaker. So probably I have to check again. We have to check again if indeed it was done. Normally we do it through the hips, and yeah, if we want to speak on that.
Speaker, I recall my colleague raised same matter yesterday, and I can confirm that he did apply to my office, and the necessary process was kickstart. So it's quite surprising to me, but as you have rightly directed, we would have to do a double checking to make sure that wherever it may be the recording probably was not captured well, so that we can deal with it. So let me assure my colleague that as your whip, I'm at your defense. We will do the needful and get it ratified. Thank you, Speaker.
Yes, I must say that because of the exigency of this, normally make sure that when this thing comes to my table, that very day, I dispatch it in such a way that nobody will be marked absent if indeed the person has sought permission. So please, we will do the double check and see where the problem is. Yes, Honorable Nyako.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, thank you. Mr. Speaker, page 7, item 30. Yesterday, I was visibly in this chamber. I was just behind you and having tete-a-tete with you, so I don't know why they made a mistake to put me. Which one? If you people have provided electronic means that we can even turn, you should activate it. You don't need to be signing. You say you've gone tech. Why are we still signing on paper and all those things? Activate the thumbprint here so that I can come and register it, and that's it. Yes. Mr.
Yes,
Khan.
I'm a witness. Yesterday he was here, we spoke. Even he indicated that he wanted to make contribution, but before he got to his turn, he has checked out of the chamber. So, table, kindly take note. Yes, leader.
Speaker, same matter raised by my good friend, the Honorable Osenyanko. Speaker, we were made to believe that when this technology is applied, it was going to deal with some of these concerns. Yes, I see this, the clerk signaling. I get your signal. But we seem to be behind. Yes, we believe it has to take some time. And Speaker, you bear witness that oftentimes it's when we come into the chamber that we are told that the ICT has to run some mock exercise in testing the equipment. It cannot be accepted. This is Parliament of the Republic of Ghana. It cannot be accepted where we have the full cameras looking at us and then we are now doing mock exercise. And then the media is carrying it. I think the table office Speaker can do better. I'm not doubting your competencies, no. But on this occasion, I think something can be done more than what we have. And then we can avoid all these concerns.
So, honorable members, I think we will get there. We are test running the systems. So let's give ourselves more time. We will be perfect in terms of our yeah, he's telling me that we will use the weekends to perfect everything. But meanwhile, members, please, once you get into the chamber, make sure you sign the register until we come to perfection in terms of our electronics. Please do well to sign the register. So we turn to page 8. Honorable member, are you up on your feet? Page 9. Page number 10. Page 11. Yes, honorable member for Kwadaso.
Honorable Speaker, on page 11, the second table, with the heading Ministers of State, number 13, Minister of State, Government Communications. The name against the office, Felix Kwachi Ofosu, my very good friend, is an MP. The MP is omitted, but the others, the letters MP is written against their name. So if this could be kindly effected, thank you.
Yes, honorable member for Bekwai, Ralph Puku.
Edisei. Puku Edisei.
Ralph Puku Edisei.
Mr. Speaker, permit me to take the House to page 10.
Speak up, please.
Permit me to take the House to page 10. Item 10, I recall what was discussed was Minister for Finance. But here we have Minister for Finance and Economic Planning.
Well,
if some explanation can be offered by the table.
Well, the communication that came had Minister for Finance and Economic Planning. That was what was brought to me. So I announced it like that, Minister for Finance and Economic Planning. I think this issue was discussed some time back with the leader, a minority leader, and I think it has been addressed. But what came to mean that I made an announcement was Minister for Finance and Economic Planning. So we turn to page 12. Page 13, page 14. Yes, Honorable Professor Nyako.
Honorable Speaker, on page 14, Business Committee, item 1, opening. The second line. I'll start from the first, please. The committee met on Tuesday, 21st January 2025 at 9 a.m. and business arranged. I suggest if we could change the rendition and make it an arranged business for the second week of the first meeting ending Friday, 24th January 2025. So after N, we bring the word arrange and cancel the arrange after business. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Table. Let's take note. Page 15. Page number 16. Page number 17. Yes, Honorable Isaac Boama.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. On page 14, when we looked at the business committee's report for the week, the honorable leader of the House submitted the week's program. I agree that the vote and proceedings would ordinarily capture a summary of the issues, but if we could list attendance of people at the business committee, I would have thought, I stand to be corrected though, based on the position of the preparation, if at least the summary of the business of the week could be considered. If the practice of the House is that it is not so, then we'll take it like that. Thank you.
Anyway, I think this is the practice of the House. Normally, details will appear on the official report. So the practice of the House is just to list that attendees and those kind of things. Yeah, let me give the opportunity to Honorable Dr. Mahama.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. On page 17, Roman number XXVII. The name is Mr. Mahamantia Abdul Kabiru. And here on the vote and proceedings captured as Mahamantia Abdul Qasim, which is a total different name. And I think that it's supposed to be Abdul Kabiru, spelled as Kabiru.
Table, have you taken notice of the spelling? Very well, thank you, Honorable. Yes, Professor Nyako.
Honorable Speaker, I'm very particular with your name. So on page 16, under item 3, attendance. Yes, please. Mr. Andrew Asiama Mwakon. And I know your surname is supposed to be Asiama. So I want to find out from you whether it is Asiama or Amwakon. Thank you.
Well, Honorable Professor Nyako, I should have raised it myself. Thank you, though, but what has been put up is right. So the arrangement is right. My surname official is Amwako. Yes.
Then, if you go to page 5, okay, then I think I'll get to you. Amwako Andrew Asiama. So thank you very much.
Thank you. So please, let's turn to page 18. Yes. Honorable member for, is it question team?
Efia, Mr. Efia. Thank you very much. I also would possibly pardon the table office, but just for the sake of records and the correction of names, if you go to item number XXXV, Mr. Lawrence Ajin Sam, not Aji Sam, Ajin Sam with an N. It's very important.
XXV.
XV, yes. Mr. Lawrence Ajin Sam, Agyinsam.
Please, what page?
Page 17, Mr. Speaker.
Page 17,
XXV 35.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Lawrence Ajin Sam, Agyinsam.
Very well. Very well. A table, kindly take note of that. So now, page 19. Page number 20. Page 21. Page 22. Page 23. Page 24. Page 25. Page number 26. And finally, page 27. Honorable members, in the absence of any further corrections, the votes and proceedings of Tuesday, the 21st January 2025, is hereby adopted as the true records of proceedings. Honorable members, I have in my hands the official report of 8 January 2025. 8 January 2025. I take it again, the official report of 8 January 2025. Honorable members, in the absence of any corrections, the official report of 8 January 2025 is hereby adopted as the true records of proceedings. Honorable members, Honorable, I'm coming, I'll give you the opportunity. Honorable members, let me take you back to item 3. Item 3 in today's order paper. Item 3. Message from the President. Absence from Ghana. In accordance with Article 59 of the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana, I write to inform you that I will leave for United Arab Emirates, UAE, on Tuesday, the 14th January, and return on Thursday, the 16th January 2025. During my absence, absence, the Vice President, Her Excellency Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman, shall, in accordance with Article 68 of the Constitution, act in my stead. Signed, John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana. Even though it is belated, but it's important we read to members of Parliament. Yes, Honorable Yindam.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I can see my good friend, the Minister for Rules, Honorable Kwame Agboja, sitting comfortably as the Chief Whip. And Mr. Speaker, I know he's the Minister for Rules and Highways now. As we sit, he was approved by this House yesterday. So per our records, he has been approved as the Minister for Rules. The Finance Minister, who used to be the leader of government business, is now the Minister for Finance. Our side, the whole House, we are confused. Who is leading government business? As we sit now, what is it that they should tell us? Who is leading us in this House? Because government business must progress. We are ready. We are here to support them. Unfortunately, we don't know our leader. That is my concern, Mr. Speaker, and I'm sure you are also concerned as well. We are all concerned. We cannot run this House on a pilot basis. It's not possible. Go and chop your minister as Minister of Roads, please, and let the Finance Minister also chop his Finance Minister, and allow, please, the black seat is empty. So we need your guidance. We want to help government business to run, but as we sit now, we are confused. We are like a sheep without a shepherd. The House. Per our records in this House, it is the majority leader who is leading government business in this House. And as we sit here, we do not know who is the majority leader. It's very important. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, for the opportunity.
Thank you very much. He has raised a fundamental issue, isn't it? Anyway, you mentioned Honorable Kwame Agboja. Kwame, let me give you the opportunity to speak to us.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I can see my very good friend, who used to be a deputy whip and has come back, is clearing his throat. You are welcome, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, indeed, Honorable Dr. Atuforsen, at the moment, is a majority leader. As we speak, you know that we were supposed to vet 2 extra colleagues yesterday, but unfortunately they were not vetted. So we are completing that process. I also noticed that when you read the belated notice from the president, I could hear some people saying, by which flight? Well, for your information, President Mahama traveled on commercial flight. Unlike, yes, he went on the trip that was announced on a commercial flight. Unlike a leader, unlike a president, listen, Mr. Speaker, I repeat, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable members.
Yes, let me make it extra clear to you. He went on a commercial flight. Unlike the former president, who rented private jets even when he's going within the country. President Mahama has never, since he took office, rented and used Ghana government money to pay for any flight. That is the difference between our former president and the current president. So let it be clear to you. President Mahama didn't go on this trip on a rented flight. That is the difference.
Honourable members, I think I can foresee that there are a lot of interest in this subject. Let me give the opportunity to the former Minister for Defence.
Mr. Speaker, I would have wished that the majority chief whip could minister designate for roads, because he is. If you have not been sworn in, you are still minister designate. If the president can decide not to swear you in, even Parliament has passed you, so you are not yet the minister. But I wish he had just focused the issue on what my honorable friend, Honorable Nyindam, raised, and not veer into who rented private jets and who didn't rent private jets. As Minister for Defense, and the records available to me, President Mahama kept on renting private jets any time that the president, any time that the I'm saying any time that the president's jet was not available, the communication squadron jet was not available for whatever reasons, the president always rented it and used it. The difference today is that the current jet is serviceable. It can move. It is working. It is wrong for the President of the Republic to be going on commercial jets when the jet that Ghana used their money to pay for and buy is available and it's working. It's very wrong. I will have no problem at all if the President used that jet. I will have no problem at all. In fact, Mr. Speaker, if the President of the Republic, for some reason, this jet is not available and he goes to rent a private jet, I will have no problem at all. Take it from me, I will have no problem at all. And I will not blame him. Ghana is not a cheap country. We will not chip in ourselves. Ghana is not a cheap country. We will not chip in ourselves. Ghana has been a torchbearer in Africa. Ghana is one of the most important countries in Africa. The president, who is the #1 citizen, must be protected by air, by sea, and by land. The president's life is very important for all of us. The courtesies that a president must have is very important for all of us. I find it very offensive that our jet is serviceable and our president will not use it. I find it very offensive. I find it very offensive. And let the president know that, yes, whilst we are going to hold him responsible by his own actions and words, and your actions and your words and your deeds when you were at this site, we will not be reckless in opposition. We will not. We will not accuse the president for things that we believe that Ghana deserves. We will not do that. If the private jet is available and the president does not have his commercial jet, there is absolutely nothing wrong. The cost may be a problem. If you have a very serviceable airworthy jet that can cost a minimal amount, I don't have a problem. If you decide to go for a very expensive jet, I may criticize you. But I will not criticize the President of the Republic of Ghana for traveling on a private jet just because we want to do politics. I will not do that. I will not. But in this case, my brother and my friend, the jet of the President is very serviceable. The whole of last year, he spent 6 months, almost 8 months in Paris, and we have put it in very good shape. Top shape. And so there is no excuse for the president to be traveling around the world and say that he will not use that jet. There may be something. He should tell us better reasons. But like I said, I wish he didn't go to that direction because I would not have spoken about it. I don't think it's necessary to be dragging the armed forces and the access of the armed forces into parliament every day and be criticizing. I will never have done that. But next time, I pray you don't go into that direction. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
Honourable members.
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
I didn't.
Mr. Speaker. No, sir. Mr. Speaker, it's a very important member of the House.
I'll allow you and allow
Mr.
Honourable.
I made it quite clear. Mr. Speaker, I made it quite clear.
He spoke. I have to go here.
Yeah, but both of us are in leadership.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll give you the opportunity.
Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Honourable.
I made it quite clear that the trip which you announced, the president embarked on, he went on a commercial flight. Mr. Speaker,
I forgive you.
Mr. Speaker, it is very, very rich of the former defense minister who sat there and President Akufo-Addo traveled on countless occasions on very expensive private jets, is today telling us that our jet is fit for purpose. So how come you couldn't put the former president, on the same jet flight? Immediately you left office, the jet has become serviceable. Very, very rich. The jet only became serviceable for a president when you left office. Isn't that telling? You want him to take that jet? How come President Akufo-Addo never took that jet? In any case, Mr. Speaker, hold on. Mr. Speaker, the fact is that President Mahama is different from President Akufo-Addo. I'm saying that. I'm telling you that President Mahama went on the trip for which has been announced on a commercial jet, a commercial flight. President Akufo-Addo never takes that. He takes very expensive jet, and I'm saying that as we speak, President Mahama has never embarked on those flights that President Akufo-Addo have been embarking on. As a defense minister, I think you should be clear on this. If you descend into the arena of pretending that you didn't hear what the speaker said by saying that President Mahama went on a trip, and I'm saying that particular trip, he went on a commercial flight. What is the difference here? Then you are saying that the current presidential jet is fit for purpose, and I'm saying that it is very rich coming from you. When you sat there all these years for President Akufo-Addo to spend almost $1 million or more on private jets, very luxurious ones, President Mahama will never do that to the people of this country. That is the difference.
Mr. Speaker, first of all, Speaker, first of all, let me thank you for recognizing me. Speaker, I think a simple matter was raised by a former leader of this House about the composition of your leadership. And the best response we are having is that our member who is yet to be sworn in as a road minister decides to choose a different path and go off tangent. Because indeed, he said something which I find very revealing, that President Mahama is different from President Akufo-Addo. That is true. Will you listen? He made a point. He made a point that President Mahama is different. In fact, President Mahama is indeed different. That is why I'll respond to it. That is why President Akufo-Addo will not travel on a flight owned by his brother. A flight owned by his brother, he will not. So yeah, the point he made about the difference between the two personalities. Yes, President Mahama will gladly travel on his brother's flights, but Akufo-Addo will travel on a flight owned by the state. That is the difference. That is the difference, and you are refusing to recognize. So now, let me caution my colleague let me caution. You see this your attitude. You see your attitude. When you speak, you won't listen to others to speak.
Honorable Leader. Honorable Leader, let's close the
Speaker,
chapter.
Our colleagues should learn to be tolerant. When the Honorable Boja was speaking, we all listened to him. Why can't you be tolerant?
Honorable Leader,
listen to wisdom.
Honorable Leader,
listen to the wisdom.
Honorable Leader, will you address the chair?
Speaker, I'm addressing you. I'm equally addressing you. So, you were asked a simple question. Where is your leadership? And you're making the work difficult for us. Up to now, we have available leaders. Honorable Ricketts is an available leader. Honorable Doyo is an available leader. We want a confirmation. That is what Honorable, that is what he raised. Where is the evidence? Where is the evidence? There is no official correspondence to this house. There is no official correspondence. That's what you don't know. No official correspondence.
No, there is.
Speaker, let's deal with a substantive matter. I think that on this matter of the flight and whether who cares for this country, we'll have a full day to discuss this matter. But I am proud of President Akufo-Addo. I am proud of President Akufo-Addo to have stuck to the regime where a flight owned by the states. Akufo-Addo will not travel on a flight owned by his brother. No! You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed. You should be ashamed that the president is traveling on a flight owned by his brother. You should be ashamed.
See, I don't have that. Honorable Anodonpre.
Speaker,
Honorable Leader, please.
Yes, Speaker, my colleague should not make comments. He shouldn't make comments and veer into areas that he has no defense. And he shouldn't make comments that will cause His Excellency the President not to swear you into office. Kwame, I'm cautioning you. Stay away from controversies. Stay away from things you cannot defend.
Honorable, please, let's.
Speaker, I'm not done. I'm not done yet. So my simple caution to you, is that go and compose your leadership. Go and they are very important. They are very important matters to be discussed. Very important matters to be discussed. And the matter has been raised, and he's rather dancing around the issue and diverting. Go and compose your leadership, and you should be proud of what Akufo-Addo has done.
Honorable members, let's turn to item 7. Item 6, rather. Let's turn to item 6. I think this issue, we will come to it when the ministers of states are in place. We will come to it, please. Honorable Minister, I've given you the opportunity.
Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Minister. Honorable Minister, please, I give you opportunity. Somebody else will talk. I am closing this chapter.
Mr. Speaker, very inaccurate statements have been made by
Honorable member from Bibila, I haven't, please, respectfully, I haven't called you. Honorable members, please resume your seat. No. I'm not giving anybody the opportunity to speak. Honorable Minister, Honorable former Minister, please. I gave you the opportunity to speak, please. Come in.
have done that. It's not meant for discussion. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, honorable member from Bimbila, respectfully, once I give you opportunity, I will have to give opportunity to other people. And no. Honorable member, no.
Mr. Speaker, my response. You want the matter, we also want our
Honorable members, please help me to manage the house. I know why I'm saying I'm not calling anybody again. Please.
Mr. Speaker, 1 minute.
Honorable former minister, let's find appropriate time to come. I believe at that time the ministers of state will be in place so that you can say whatever you want to say. For now, I want to close the chapter. Please, respectfully. I don't want to prolong this because honorable member for Bimbila, please.
Mr. Speaker, allow.
Honorable members, honorable members,
Mr. Speaker, let no one hold you hostage.
So, Honorable Dominic Nitiwu. Hello, Honorable Dominic Nitiwu. You are indicating one here. But you have already spoken. There are a lot of people behind you who would like to speak. Honorable members, under the circumstances, I will have to suspend the house if that is what we have. Honorable members, the House is accordingly suspended for 30 minutes.